Hey, traders, welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. I have been gone most of the day doing things, but I'm back, man. I got contacts. Yes! So I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Alright, Bitcoin's broken out of the falling wedge, broken above not just the downswing resistance, the horizontal line resistance. Very good. And remember, if you watch the stream at like 5 a.m. this morning, I said I very well might miss that Ethereum breakout to all-time highs, but I'm not gonna be mad about it, okay? I'm not. Ethereum all-time highs. That's the big deal. Now, 60-minute looked good on Bitcoin, 4-hour looked good, and the daily looks good. Daily and 4 hours still look good. So we're still just waiting on that first target to get hit of the little confirmed inverse head and shoulders. I love how the back test throughout the day occurred, right? You ran up and you sold off to confirm what was once resistance to market participants became support, and then you rallied off of that. Now, not much higher, right? Hasn't really gone much higher at all, but eventually you're thinking 36,873. There's just very little resistance looking left. Very little. I mean, you could argue that like 36,600, some peak right there, would play a role as a reversal. But where you are now, Bitcoin, like there's just not much there. Like maybe it reverses here, but it's not going to be because, oh man, we were just up against this huge resistance that we could never break. It wouldn't be because of that. It would just be probably because lack of demand. Not too much supply, because it's just like where do market participants post their supply, strategically. Again, 36.6 would be probably the next one. So just patience is all I can tell you. Patience. Very good. 60-minute. We look at the 4-hour. Look at the daily real quick so you can see, all right, what's happening. The falling wedge, the bullish consolidation structure. You're catching a breakout. In 47 minutes, you will have it confirmed, a candle close confirmation breakout of the falling wedge. Great start. Now remember what always happens, what always can happen on confirmed breakouts. You can always on the next day back test that supply line, right, as a demand line, right? What was once resistance becomes support, so you can't rule that out. But the fact that we're above 35K, psychological resistance is incredible, because really on the daily between 35K and 40K, there's nothing there. Nothing, man. Look at the oscillators on the daily are so primed. You're talking the daily 56.5, and look at the momentum about to go neutral to positive. Like the conditions just don't get much better than this, right? Like this is like almost utopian, idealistic conditions. Like, hey man, could you like draw on the chart, in a condition where you're had an impulse and you're consolidating, can you draw what you want to see? Kind of this right here. Right, you hadn't seen positive momentum since January 11th, so you think that would be changing in the next few days, assuming something crazy doesn't happen. We do know that Michael Saylor's having that big summit with like 100 hedge funds, going to be talking to them about how they can get exposure to cryptocurrencies, and some people are comparing it to the Bretton Woods conference or whatever they had early 1900s, putting the US dollar on the gold standard. So we're going to see. What do you think is going to happen? Everyone knows it's going to happen, but is it going to sell off? Because tomorrow, again, is when it starts. I think it goes through Thursday or Friday. It can't be a bad thing, right? I don't know how it could be a bad thing when the technicals look so good. The technicals are almost saying it's going to go really well with what's going on in the daily, the 4-hour, okay? But, best laid plans of mice and men, it could be treated like an earnings event where it kills it on earnings, right? And still dumps because it was priced in or something. I don't know. But you just know that's coming. Very excited to see what happens there. And my God, man, thanks so much for... Dude, you know where we're at now? Really? You know where we're at? 1,129 patrons. That's unreal, dude. Like, I never even dreamed of that. Like, not even close. So thank y'all. I really appreciate it. That's Bitcoin. Let's go to Ethereum, which is the star of the show today. I'm sorry. It just is. 11% up on the day. Remember that time there was a sell wall and accumulation, consecutive higher lows. The supply was running out, and you've now all-time highs. I mean, you could think maybe price discovery here. But I mean, long way to go. If you're talking about a structural measured move, 1838, remember, talked about the bearish deep crab. Bearish deep crab because the 88% retrace. So you're thinking the first stop eventually. Now you could always, don't think that you can't come and back test what was once resistance as support. That's certainly always going to be a possibility. Okay, market participants love that. They want to know that, is this real? Let's find out. And that gives other market participants the opportunity to add to their position or enter, period. But sometimes in situations when a sell wall is gone and there's no more supply at that area, you may never get back test, right? So what I'm talking about, eventually, we could see this going to the golden mean ratio, which is the 1618 fib extension, 1650, right here, all right? 1643, 1650, whatever. That's where you think we're headed. That was the consensus. That was the idea. Past couple days, few days, it looked like Cardano, looked like GRT, but it was actually stronger, right? Cardano was the butterfly, or maybe it was the crab, just the regular crab. GRT was the butterfly, and this one is the deep crab, where there is only one pattern completion zone. Okay, it can't reverse to the 1272 and be valid. It would have to go to the 1643, 1650 area. Okay.
Hi Mitch, could you look us all please? Is today a good day to buy?
What's up, Craig, man? Thanks for the 10-pound super chat. I don't know, we can add it to the list. Thank you. Robin actually joined the Patreon last night, loving the learning and community. Well, thank you for joining, giving me a chance, and I'm glad you're gaining value. That's the whole point, right? Patreon is there to change your life in certain ways, right? Helping you gain the right mentality one must have as a trader to have a long, sustained tenure in these markets. If you go to Wall Street Bets, they're going to do degen gambling. You're going to get pumped and dumped. You're going to get chewed up and spit out of these markets. GME, GameStop down 60% today. Oh, what was it down yesterday? You just want to go to it real quick? I don't really monitor it that much because it's like, I'd never mess with this crap. Like, now, with what's going on, now down here in the summer, remember the back test of the spring, the composite operator was 100% certainly leaving his breadcrumbs. Okay? That spring was from 2003. You tested it. You jumped across the creek. You had all the right stuff going on last summer. But since then, the composite operator, right, he acquired his position down here. And so now he's the master of getting people euphoric, insane. And look at this now, you know, what he did. But all shows must come to an end. Where it went as high as $481, it's now $90. Imagine the people that didn't understand position sizing, risk management, or just respecting the TA. How lost do you think they feel right now? And they're down multiple percentage points, double, triple digits, right? Imagine how they feel. They probably feel terrible. They probably don't want to mess with this market ever again, and they probably are going to quit eventually, right? But if you learn it the right way, what we try to teach in the Patreon, this system, you can have a long, sustained time in these markets and make lots of money over and over and over again. Just ask many of the patrons that are there, that learned. Speaks for itself. Yeah, patron testimonials in the Discord. If you're wondering, if you wanted to join the Patreon or whatever, there is a tab, patron testimonials. You can read through all these people that are in the Patreon right now, have been ones, and what their experience has been, right? Don't take my word for it, take their word. Okay. All right, get wrecked, GM. Get wrecked. All right, moving on. Let's go to Litecoin, up 8.8%, man. Now, here's the thing. This asset has to break 146. It is so important. 146 is the high from June of 2019. It is the peak, right? At 146, 19 or 146 145.92. That is exactly where the asset went to its highest level in 2019 and reversed and has not seen those levels until recently, until like the first time January 3rd. So if you break this, there's a really good chance you're going to 172. But you've just been taking your sweet time. Does it not look, chat, like a left shoulder head kind of right shoulder? I mean, you have a momentum shifting structure here, bullish convergence on the right shoulder, and the neckline itself is 145.92. So just duh, right? Just common sense here, critical thinking, the size of the structure, the breakout, what does it do? Oh my god, it's TA Tetris. TA Tetris, where the measure move just happens to line up exactly where the next resistance is. Wow. Color me surprised. That's where you're headed if you break 146, okay? Litecoin. The bullish harmonic was there. You even had the seller exhaustion at the critical support, right? The second test, right? The confirmation low, seller exhaustion. You ran up, you created the neckline, and the neckline is 146 pretty much. All right, so Litecoin could be on the cusp of a major breakout if Bitcoin plays ball, right? That's always the if, man. There's like a disclaimer on every altcoin. These things can, if they look good and Bitcoin doesn't freak out, they got a chance, man. But if Bitcoin volatility and bearish stuff comes in, they're all gonna get killed. Macro, all right?
For my favorite U.S. talk show host.
Oh yeah, talk show. What are you, some talk show host guy? What does this guy think he is? Someone this morning was saying that crap. It's like, what does that even mean? Dude, I just go live and talk about what I love. And that's literally it, you know? Talk about what I've learned from these markets over time, from people much smarter than me, right? Just bringing it all together, right? Kind of efficient that way. You don't hear the music? Are we good on decibel levels? Let me know. Thanks so much. Yes, no. Okay, perfect. So my internet's back. Did a speed test for stream, or really a little earlier today, and it was their internet. It was just awful this morning. So we're good again. Kilobytes per second. We're stable. All is well. But some altcoins that had a great day. Man, stocks, besides the trash pump and dump stuff from Wall Street Bets, was great, man. Nvidia had a good day. Look, snow. Come on, chat. Snow. Can we get some snows in the chat? Hey, Rich D and Sanchez. Thank both of y'all for just now joining the Patreon. Hype in the friggin' chat for Rich D and Sanchez. All right. No, I'm sorry. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not doxing. So it doesn't matter. It's all public anyway. But what's up to Mr. Sanchez? Cheers. Thank y'all. Okay, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Let's just look at snow, because that is something that I don't know how loud we have to scream. The variables were so good. Now it's just the beginning. Right, but this is what we look for. This is why you watch the stream. This is why you invest in yourself, because this is a specimen, somewhat of a specimen, where, you know, there's not much data here, unfortunately. I know you prefer tons more data, but if you show me a bullish Gartley pattern, you rally at the pattern completion zone, and then you sell off and you test that same level, and on the second test, right, not the first, the second, you show me seller exhaustion, not just on the 4 hour, but also the daily, multiple time scales, implying higher prices.
And applying it to my trades. Could you look at $B.F.I? Emo, I see a huge upswing. What do you see?
What's up, Sad? Higeki. What's up, dude? Thanks for the 10 super chat. Sure, we can add to the list, man. All right, but the daily. Stupendous looking, right? You're now pretty much above that high from October 22nd where traders set it up. So the divergence on the 4 hour daily, and then a loved, not so much like is it divergence? You didn't have that separation of the histogram islands, but you had not seen positive momentum since December 14th, and you were about to. You were very close.
0.000300000.
I just felt like streaming.
So J-Mo, thanks for the $10.69 of Bitcoin. Cheers, dude. That's right, just felt like streaming. Okay, IRL Forrest Gump stuff. Let's go, dude. So, the targets eventually, Casey Stubbs targets, right? 362.59 C and A, 429.17. So that's patience. It will take a while, unless just something stupid having to go. Wall Street Bets finds out and they just pump it. You know, I hope not. Let's act like Wall Street Bets never had influence on this markets, and we just do the things we've always been doing. You forget about the noise, okay? Can't help that they hijacked Nokia. How can you help that? They tried to hijack Kodak, but it seems like the hammer got put down on them. I think they're trying to get into crypto now. I don't even know, man. I think they maybe pumped XRP. It's weird, man. Weird times. Unprecedented times. Okay, snow. Nvidia, I need to look at it. I haven't been able to look at the chart today. I've been out. I've been gone. Dude, look at this. Do you not see how gorgeous this is? Now, of course, and you got to know if it reverses the downside, you know, maybe it's pretty easy. I mean, it was yesterday a pretty decent area to manage risk. And now you're at 2.42%. And eventually, you think Nvidia is going back up to 588 to test that sell wall. Sell wall, the ascending triangle. Sure, we've seen a few ascending triangles lately, right? In another market. But this one has been in development since September. Huge monster pattern where eventually Nvidia, $700. Yep. Long-term holding on Nvidia, dude. I'm not worried about how long it's going to take to get there. I just know that they are fundamentally, right? They are like the masters of artificial intelligence, right? GPUs. What was so electric vehicles is so you got artificial intelligence and electric vehicles that are supposed to, both those markets or those industries are supposed to be growing by about 50% for the next 7 years. And you're talking about a company that is really deep in both those sectors. Okay, dude. Yeah, go ahead and ignore Nvidia. Act like, yeah, because it's been boring for the past few months, forget about it. Just kidding. I would be paying attention to Nvidia, all right, for the long term. That's just me, though. I'm just the guy that bought this at $23 a share. Hey, Marcus K. Welcome, dude. I'm in chat for Marcus joining the freaking Patreon.
Is that a join?
Wow, Tim, what's up, dude? Tim, thanks so much for joining the Patreon right now, okay? In real time. Thank you, dude. Cheers. Seriously, all the support y'all showing is incredible. Very, very grateful. Super humbling experience. My God. Never would have dreamed, all right? Ever. All right. Amazon had earnings today, right? They killed it, but they were down after hours. We're going to go back to crypto. Don't worry. Okay, so they're up now. All right, I'm telling you, when they reported, they were down like 3,300, and now I guess they're up a little bit at 3,380. Yeah, they're up 0.68%. It was moving, right? I was going into my eye doctor appointment around that time, so really good stuff at this area where you are. Accumulation after tremendous amounts, a huge markup, tremendous amounts of accumulation and consolidation. And we're talking since July, pretty much. July. Also, you want to talk about creeks? Amazon's jumped across a creek. Look, that's a creek. You've jumped across a creek. Okay, symmetrical triangle too. If you want to go to Bulkowski or Wyckoff, we can do both, right? But clearly, you're witnessing a symmetrical triangle breakout, a jump across a creek, whatever you want to call it. Eventually, you're thinking a gap fill at 35.25, but we could use Fibonacci. We could use, obviously, the measured principle, right? Measured move. Or we use Fibonacci, high to low of the structure. First target, for real, if you broke all-time highs, will be 37.52. After that, I would think 39.91. Almost $4,000 on Amazon if this keeps up. It's kind of insane, isn't it? But not really, considering the fact that this is a market driver, and this market driver has done nothing for how long? 8 months? Something stupid? but it's been consolidating bullishly. IMO. All right. Dash looking fire.
Hey Mitch, thanks for the awesome
Imagine saying you
comments.
missed that one, right?
Smiley face. Could you look at FLM? Super ass coin, but looks like a double bottom on the weekly.
Yeah, we'll look at it. Look, chat. You know, Six talking about Dash. It really is starting to look pretty freaking amazing. Now, it had looked good, and we got in at a lower price. It's at 109.71. Look at this. Okay, hidden bullish divergence on the daily, about to go positive. I think we've seen this story before. Come on, man. Let me just mark it for you, just in case, so you just can see what's happening here. Impending price action continuation to the upside being implied on Dash. Okay, on the daily. Then you go to the 4 hour, and then oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, Dash to me, what comes to mind? This comes to mind. This is a meme that I created. I hope everyone steals it and uses it and you know what? I hope you put it on your freaking office wall, all right? My meme, okay? Here it is. My reaction when there's bullish divergence on multiple time scales at a critical ice line with a Bulkowski pattern at the pattern completion zone of a harmonic with a Japanese candlestick reversal. That's me when all that happens. Guess what? Dash kind of doing all that. Almost all of it, dude. The system, right? The ice line around $96, $98. The Bulkowski pattern, not just the falling wedge that we've now identified, but also a double bottom, right? A harmonic pattern completion zone. Seller exhaustion on multiple time scales. The MACD and the RSI. That's it, dude. This should just be a picture of Dash. Dash's logo should just be on this guy's face right now. Okay. It's up 5.43% today, but eventually 133 to 142 is where it would be heading if it was to play out, assuming Bitcoin doesn't crash. If Bitcoin was to ever crash, this thing's screwed no matter what TA's there. But if Bitcoin just lets these altcoins play ball, man, this has a lot of upside potential on it. Potential. Okay. You brought it up, dude. You brought up Dash 6. It's your fault, man. You got me riled up in a very positive way, right? Hey, Brendan K. Thanks so much for joining the Patreon. Welcome, dude. Please be sure to, all new patrons, single the Patreon, the Discord. You got to get in the Discord. Thank God Patreon's working with us on a person-to-person basis. So everything, all the kinks getting worked out with this bug. I don't think they're dealing with anyone at this level that's doing Patreon and Discord. Okay, we're it, dude. We're the Patreon whales of Patreon, chat. Excuse me? What's up, Chris? Thank you, man. Gamora, God. I just haven't had time, man. Try to sleep, charts, sleep, meeting, then eye appointment, right? Then chart. As soon as I get home, boom, got to get ready for stream. It's just been constant, man. I had no time. So thank you, Brendan. Ivan L, thanks for joining the Patreon just now. Oh my God. Wow, Bernard. Really, dude? Really? Thanks so much, Bernard, for joining the annual Patreon. Yeah, you can join for the year if you want 8% discount. Bernard Sr. just did it. Thanks so much, man. Hype in the freaking chat for Bernard Sr. Wow.
Bruh.
Unbelievable, dude. Thank y'all so freaking much. God. So, first, beginning of the month, man. So this is going to happen. I'm trying to, in between, right, provide value for you, the viewer, right? So it can up your game. It makes you see things a little differently, right? It's another one. We'll get to the requests, man, but I think it's better to look at assets that I know for sure we're showing the edge so it can get burnt in your mind. So you're positively affected, right? Those are the assets you want to look at. You want to look at GameStop, right? That's not going to positively affect your life at all. If anything, it could get you wrecked. Zcash. It's the dragon. The dragon. But you could also say descending broadening wedge. I like the dragon because I like the 2 feet. The dragon has broken out. It's wreaking havoc across Middle Earth. but it is still a baby dragon, all right? The larger the tail of the dragon, the more legendary it becomes. First target, still on the way, 102. Second target, 110. Third target, 1272 at 132. All right, you get to the third target, this becomes a legendary dragon. Okay.
Hey Mitch, love the community. Can you take a look at CRSR? Corsair Gaming. Thanks.
Yeah, dude, love Corsair's products, man. If I could ever get them to sponsor me, oh, dude, bring it on. Someone set that up, man. Someone set up me getting sponsored by Corsair because I love their products. Okay. That's it, man. The dragon, the divergence, the double bottoms, the supply line being broken. I mean, I love how the 200 moving average just tested its support and you're breaking away from it again. You're above $90. That's a major support resistance from history. That's huge, dude. I don't think you understand how big of a deal Zcash being above $90 is. We're above it, $3 above it. You stay above this long enough, I just don't know why it wouldn't at least see the first target of 102.33. The only way it wouldn't probably is Bitcoin just gets really volatile and bearish quick. Based on the daily and the 4-hour on Bitcoin, that's not being implied that that's going to happen. But I'm just telling you with a disclaimer that the best looking trade setup can go south real fast when the macro dumps. Okay, you have to be cognizant about that, and that is why it is so important to practice proper risk management and position sizing when you trade. Okay, you can't just be like, oh, it's such a good looking pattern, all in. You do that, what happens, man? If it goes south, you're screwed. You have to understand nothing's certain in these markets, even when all the variables line up and it looks bullish. Okay? Hey, Amago, man. What's up, dude? Thanks for joining the Patreon, dude. Kangs. Amago's in the chat. Thank you, man. Alright, let's do I'm gonna look at that and Dash and or any other one. I mean, like Cardano's up 5%. It's at not all-time highs, but it's at like multi-year highs, and it pretty much is all-time highs because like there's no resistance until like it's all-time high. It was like straight up, straight down.
Scoin OXT.
What's up, Fart House? Thanks for the 10 super chat. Yeah, we'll look at OXT on the list. OXT been looking promising, still looks promising, and could double in value if one's patient enough. Yeah, if Bitcoin doesn't crash and stays the course that it's on, then OXT could double in value even from where it is right now. And it's all based on technicals, nothing to do with the fundamentals, okay? Support resistance, breakouts, accumulation, composite operator. All right. First one was SOL. Well, look at it. Let's take a gander over at the futures market, and now look at silver, man. Remember the whole short squeeze? This whole coordinated short squeeze crap, man. How's that working out, right? I mean, the gap up you had has been filled, and you're lower than where it gapped up before all the short squeeze crap happened. So how was that, man? Congratulations, dude. So Bitcoin bottom right of your screen, 35,920. S&P and Dow Jones had great days today. Man, I just like, you see that butterfly and it reverses and it just, money printer go burr. You can't compete with the money printer, man. You can't compete. I mean, like, the bearish divergence on the weekly time scale on the Qs, just, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe just keep playing out. Maybe it'll just keep rallying like it did before the crash. I don't know, man. These are weird times, dude. That's why it's so important to just, man, look for, if you're in a stupid bullish market like this, just look for bullish trade setups. That's all I can tell you, man.
Because Matthew D said it in chat, can we see how stinky those linkies are?
Sure, we can look at the link, dude. TSL8, thank you, man. 1337 contribution kings, dude. Yeah, we'll look at it. We gotta look at SOL first. What's up, Robert Berg?
NMEM.
Sure, yes. Thank you, man. All right. Yeah, man, I don't know. Yeah, sure, like, this is not one we would look at. You have one low. Sure, hidden bullish divergence on the 4-hour. But again, man, there's no value here at all, right? I mean, these are just ones that it's like, I don't know, man. And hey, look, dude, look down here, right? One bottom, a second bottom. I bet you on the daily there was divergence or something here. Maybe even the weekly. Let's see. So when you show me an asset that does that, all I'm going to do is go back in time because like I can't provide any value to the viewers, people watching this stream, looking at something like this on the daily. There's nothing I can do. Because it's like crazy, it's almost ludicrous taking along right now. It's crazy. It's high risk areas, not low risk. We look for the composite operator's breadcrumbs. Okay, we don't. This is after the composite operator has acquired his position, the smart money, and now stupid money is in, really dumb money. I don't like that. So what do? We just do some hindsight TA and maybe provide a little value for the viewers. That's all I can do. Okay.
Black Lithium Americas.
What's up, Sonera? I think you did. Daily, maybe the weekly. You might have shown it. Yep, there it is, man. Right? What kind of? Yeah. It's like down here, you had a little divergence. Not even really on the MACD. It was kind of just the RSI, and it was really kind of tough to identify in the end. You know, it was like that. I don't know, man. Right, that was kind of all yet. And if it was a harmonic, it hit 100% retrace, so it really wasn't that great down here. May not have taken it, but dude, you know how many other assets have mooned like this one, but they were showing much greater edges, much better opportunities. So yeah, it happened, man. But there was kind of from a low to the same low, higher levels relative strength. It was there. It was there, man. Not really on the MACD. Maybe the monthly was showing something. Yep. Wow, look at this monthly, dude. But dang, dude, the monthly showed it, rallied, and then dumped again. Gross. There you go. That was some nice divergence on the monthly. Look, triple RSI divergence in the end, right? Look at that. One low, the lower low, then the same low. Yeah, you had triple RSI bullish divergence in the end down there. But again, there were probably a lot better opportunities for you to see. Look at this monthly chart. What do you do with it, man? If it keeps going, it keeps going. But it's not an area of value for us to take a strategic long. Sorry. Anyway, moving on. Spent too much time on that. Oh my god, it's BurgerFi chat. 1/3 of nothing burgers will be something, right? What is it? What was the legendary meme? 1/3 of burgers will be broke or something. X, A, B, C, D, right? 786 nearly. Did it hit it? Oh my god, dude. It was like a huge bearish. Could someone tell me? Let's see how good y'all skills are eyeballing these harmonics. Which one was it? Which harmonic was this that played out really well? I'm waiting for the right answer. Alright, we got one right answer. Okay, one person answered right. Kind of disappointed a little bit. Wow. It's a bearish cipher. Cipher. Why cipher? Because the lower low on C and the 786 on D, right? It's huge pattern, man. My god, it's a monster. Right there. 786, dude. That's a bearish cipher. And look how it's played out, like the Jesus, man. Alright. Just hindsight. Just looking back. Fun, you know, keeping you involved, keeping you, you know, engaged a little bit. But hey, maybe the daily, kind of showing a little divergence on the daily. 200-day moving average. We'll see what you're at low to high here. We've got a deep retrace. Low to high. 786 retrace. Bullish pin bar. Okay, we got a Deep retrace, so maybe value areas. You filled a gap from December 1st. 786, the pin bar. Kind of definitely looks like divergence is happening in some form on the MACD. You hadn't seen positive momentum since December 17th. Let's zoom in on the 4-hour here. Okay, I can't look at the chart, man. This is it's one of those weird ones that doesn't give me the data that I want. I have no idea. Now, the 4 hours showing a nice edge with the daily. Hey, man, it doesn't really. I mean, maybe it. I have no idea. When you take data away from the analyst, what can the analyst do? Nothing. Literally nothing. So don't know if there's a buying signal on the 4 hour. Great. So let's say there was bullish divergence in the 4 hour and the daily at the same time at a 786. You could look at it, dude. I could see a harmonic here, right? I mean, like, isn't it X, A, B, C, D? What is that? That would be a bat pattern, though. So it would need to go deeper. It would need to go to the 886 to be, and that makes perfect sense, right? Look, an 886 of a bullish bat here. What does that take you to? It takes you to the congestion area, the critical supports, man. Hello. So that would be the lowest risk entry, and it would be considered a spring back test. So if you wanted the lowest risk ever on BurgerFi, 1114 would be, that would be it, dude. You'd want to see that. You may not ever get down there, but I'm just telling you if you want the lowest risk. Easiest way to manage risk is buying at 1114, all right? You get what I'm saying? And why is it a bullish bat? Because it's a 50% retrace on B and a lower high on C. That's why. BurgerFi, interesting. Let's have our alert set up down there. Man, if I hear an alert on BurgerFi at 11:14, maybe get some more data on the 4 hour. Could be interesting. Could be good. Could be a low risk, high reward opportunity. What just happened? Thank you, Andreas. Thank you, man. Ethereum Classic. Wow. Sure. Hey, Morton B, thank you for joining the Patreon, dude. Welcome. Hype in the chat. Judd P, thank you for joining the Patreon. Hype in the friggin' chat. And Hasmika M, thank you for joining the Patreon. All three of y'all in the past few minutes. Thank y'all so much. Please be sure to sync with the Patreon, the Discord. You got to do it, man, okay? I'm telling you, you will thank me. You'll be like, dang, dude, I'm so glad I listened to you and synced up the Patreon, the Discord, and participated in the Discord, Patreon Discord, because it's so good. You'll say that. I'm telling you.
The Patreon is worth every penny, everyone.
What's up, Jay Nathan? Thank you, man, for the $15 super chat and the advocacy for the Patreon. Cheers. Next request was FLM. Oh, yeah. Oh, is it a crypto? I don't know. It probably is a crypto you're asking for. Well, man, there you go, man. Like, there was opportunity here. I remember people probably asked about this one, man. But you can't be asking about assets now at these levels. It's over, dude. It's like, it had all the makings of a varsity athlete, you know, one bottom, a second bottom, a confirmation low. And now it's broken out. And there's no resistance until pretty much, my God, 95 cents. Bitcoin Cash, well, as of yesterday, was showing a really, really nice bullish shark pattern. It's up 3%. So it was showing lower risk, high reward opportunity areas. Yes, Bitcoin Cash was, absolutely. So what's the target? You're almost there, right? How do you measure move of either, you can call it a range or a confirmed double bottom, whatever. Your Bulkowski guy, Wyckoff guy, look, that's the target. 100% measure move is right.
Patreon is undervalued, so here's some extra.
What's up, Stick VR? Thanks, dude, for the...
Is that a joint?
Appreciate it. So you look at it like that, that'd be the target. If one was entered and they owned this and you know, everything's good, fine. Holy crap, you want to talk about stupid amounts of divergence? Like, I don't know, man, November to the same low, that's extreme divergence. There. Class B bullish divergence when you double bottom on the price and you make a higher level on the oscillator. Please check the description below if you're asking about, or if you're requesting assets, please check the description below. Thanks. That's it, man. Like, there's, what can I tell you now? It's already broken out. It's up 1.47% today, but yesterday it was up like, how much? Yesterday it was up at 1.38%, so not much I can do. It could always come in back test. What was once resistance could become support. It could also, right, if you're talking about, I don't know what to do with that wick. I'm not going to Fibonacci that high, but if it was normal, you just go from the previous high, it's a low, then you're talking about like common retrace of 50%, 55 cents, 618, 65 cents, 786, 79 cents. You get it, right? But it's kind of screwed because of this crazy wick there, man. What's up, Patrick? Thank you for the 10, Patrick. So Crypto Street. Alright. Yeah, we can look at Wi-Fi. Alright, next one was Corsair. Corsair. Remember that time there was the Dragon, man? I remember the Dragon. Well, it's kind of just stuck, man. It's kind of turned into something else. It started, we interpreted it as a Dragon. It rallied, it hit pretty much the first target, but it's just sold off and now it's range bound. Big range going on. Big range. And you tried breaking out of that range, right? January 27th, and you're back in it. So you look low, a lows, a couple lows, a higher low, another high low. So there is forms of accumulation going on to where this would still be, if you were targeting this way, it's still active. Still active trade. Kind of reminds me of Netflix a little bit. So keep making higher lows like this, and eventually it's going to blast to the upside again. It's in a major uptrend since its IPO back September 23rd of 2020. You keep showing the higher lows. I mean, you don't want anything to do with Corsair. Nothing to do with Corsair below 33.42. You're out. You're done. One would be done. That is where it could fall off the cliff. But if it remains above that long enough, yeah, you could go to price discovery. You could go to previous all-time highs at $51 again. All right.
How would you rank the ingredients in terms of strength? Harmonic greater than divergence greater than developed structure greater than candle, etc.
It's not about the one, it is about the many, right? So if you're baking the cake, the proverbial cake baking, which if you don't know what I'm talking about, on my YouTube channel, I suggest everyone go watch it. I'll post the link right now to it. Cake baking, right? You can't just bake a cake and have flour, right? You can't just bake a cake and only have flour and milk. You have to have more ingredients. More ingredients. And in this video, I use the cake baking analogy to show you what to look for. So it's never about the one, right? A lone harmonic is no stronger than a lone divergence. But when you start combining those variables together, then your argument strengthens, then your probability increases that you're going up, next, or down. Oh, my bad. Sorry, I didn't see that. God, my bad, dude. Hey, Stuart James, thanks to 499, and hello, Liam. Welcome. If you're out there, Liam, man, just one thing I tell you, just invest in yourself, and your dad will help you do that, okay? Get better than yourself from the day before, and you'll have a leg up on everyone in life, because there's just so much mediocrity out there now. There's so many people, and so many people are just average or below average, that if you just put in a little effort, chat, you're going to be better than most people, okay? In whatever way you want, wherever you hone your skills, right? You can be better than most people. There's always someone better, there's always someone worse, we know that, but you can be better than most if you just apply yourself, invest in yourself every day, and just try to get a little bit better than you were the day before.
Looking forward to investing in myself with all of
Boom!
Thanks for all you do. Cheers.
Thank you, Todd, man, for the 7s, and that's fantastic, right? He gets it. Once you develop that mentality, man, everything gets a lot easier in life, okay? But you just can't stagnate, man. You can't just go through the motions every day. You gotta work on something special, different, that you have a passion for. Mine just happen to be charts, right? And I guess streaming at this point.
Hi Mitch, should I keep with ETH or going to / put some into DOT? ETH might reverse hard while DOT still has a lot of room to go up, and it seems to go with the BTC trend.
Oh, that's tough, man. I don't know. We'll look at DOT, okay, and I guess we can go into that contribution more. I just got to get through these requests, right, one at a time. So we'll put it on the list. We'll look at DOT. I don't know, man. You're talking about an asset, the second largest crypto, that had been consolidating for what, like 3 weeks plus. Looked almost identical to Bitcoin when it was butting up against its previous all-time highs for 3 weeks, and when it broke, it was gone, man. So I think Ethereum, I don't know, man. DOT has gone insane. I don't know about that, man. I like Ethereum right now.
$NQDX, please.
So Adam, yeah, we'll add it to the list, sure. All right, OXT now. Next request. Down 1.68%. All right, whatever, man. It had its really nice run. It's finding itself, okay. It's soul searching. Stuck between a support and resistance. Perfect. That's the way I love it, man. Because that's TA being respected. There's buy orders and there's sell orders. Support. What was once resistance became support. Right? 32.9 cents was resistance for most of the month of January, and now it's support. Very nice. But at the same time, there's so many sell orders at 37 cents that market participants and buyers have not been able to absorb that supply yet. But the longer you hold above 32.9 cents, you're going to keep absorbing that remaining supply at 37 cents. And if you break 37 cents, chat, I'm telling you, this thing could go straight up to 49, 48 cents. And that's not even a very strong support resistance area. The real resistance, you're thinking, is like 65 cents. That's what I was talking about. It could double if one's patient and Bitcoin doesn't crash. Anon, what the?
Can you take a look at Hex, please?
Let's go, Anon. Thank you so much for the $50 contribution. Yeah, we'll look at Hex. If that is your desire. That is your will. Sure. Thanks, man. Okay, so that is the update on OXT, right? We got an entry, a nice one, and now holding and waiting for Moon. That's it. It's simple. It was a trade setup, man. I don't know what to tell you. And yeah, this one has happened to be one of those that we post it, and then an hour later it starts mooning. So again, that is never something I would think would happen or expect to happen. I post it because it looked good at the time. Yeah, it went up real fast. And some of these do that. I think it's arrogant to even think that we have any pull on these markets, but man, like Luna and GRT, there's just been a lot. I think it's just the TAs being respected on these coins, man. And we're just applying that traditional technical analysis, and it's playing out a lot. So
Can we look at Harmony 1/USD?
Black Sheep, please read the description below. Thanks, dude. That's OXT. Dang, dude. A lot of requests again. Okay, go to the next one.
$100 million short squeeze on Dollar Edge.
Sure. Yeah, on the edge of the markets. Thank you, Bryce.
When keto section on Discord.
There's health. There's health in there, and there's a lot of keto. There's a decent amount of keto stuff in the community health chat tab. So it's there. It's just not exactly keto, because some people may not do keto, but they want to be healthy, right? So sure.
Harmony.
Sure, Black Sheep. Thank you. All right, we'll add to the list. I'm trying to keep up here, all right? Okay, just another one that doesn't really make much sense to be looking at. Right, parabolic run. We've looked at it before. Yep, hidden bullish divergence. Yeah, on the 4 hour, it is being implied in impending price action, continuation of the upside. But it doesn't mean, when you see hidden bullish divergence on the 4 hour, it certainly doesn't mean that it's going to all-time highs. It just means it's going to attempt to rally. It could. And it's testing 1376. There was once resistance as support, and is beginning to rally. So You could make a lower high, a slightly higher high. Man, it could go to 2133. But so is the daily showing anything? No, nothing on the daily. No edge on the daily at all. There it is, chat. Highest candle close in the history of Ethereum has just occurred. Hype in the freaking chat for that. I think that's incredible, man. Wow.
Can you look at copper
10 US dollars
Incorporated?
for,
They have deals
10
with
US dollars,
Tesla.
not Monopoly money or $7. It has to be 10, man. I'm sorry, but there's a rule, and it's like if you tip $7 and then I do it, then everyone does it, and then it's like $6, then $5. It's like It has to be that because of the huge increase of demand for analysis. Like I can't. I'll be stuck here all night just analyzing if. Right? You get what I'm saying? And it makes me, I'm such a bad guy. I'm so greedy, right? No, it's actually from the quality of life for me as a streamer. That's why it's there. Okay. So maybe the 4 hour. It could rally here. There's very little resistance above you. I mean, 2133 is the resistance. I don't know if 4 hour bullish, hidden bullish divergence could get you there, but yeah, you are in a parabolic run, but these are not my favorite trade setups, man. I'm just saying they're not. I guess it's kind of easy to maybe assess risk because below 1376, I mean, I think you could go to 1216, but below 1376, you could have one could have a tight stop loss up to let this run up to see if it would run up, right? But again, that's not my favorite at all. It's not near as strong. It's only like 4 hour hidden bullish divergence and you're testing an support resistance, right? That's it. That's two variables and it's one time scale, really, right? That's just not a strong argument. The more variables we have, the stronger the argument is. If you have two variables that are saying up maybe, that's just not really good enough. It's not strong enough, okay? Okay, wow, dude. Well, this one had an edge, and then it played out, right? Then it played out. But now it's just another request where it's like, dang, man. You know, when an asset does that, that's not the one should be requesting. One should be requesting an asset like LAC back in mid-December. Mid-December, where you had a bottom, you are showing the same bottom, and you were showing what? Seller exhaustion on the second bottom. That's what I'm talking about. So this thing's mooned, 2618, major fib extension, or whatever. From the fib extension, plotted way back here, right, from your previous all-time high from November 2017 to the lowest point, 2618. Yep, it reversed there. That's a outer fib extension, your first one. So nothing I can do to help you except we look back to how it started. How did this major impulse start? It started with TA being respected. That's it. So I'm moving on. I have no idea, man. It could come in back test 1650, right? Sure. No edge. Maybe hidden bullish divergence if it ever makes a higher low than the low from here. But who knows? It could just keep dumping and plenty of room for downside. I don't know, man, right? Outer space. These are not very good requests, these ones, okay? I mean, I'm happy. Thank you for the contribution. But again, I want you to get better. I want us to all benefit, all 2,000. How many people are here watching right now?
Hey Mitch.
2,200 people watching, right? So it's like we could all benefit if you request something where there's an edge at that current time, right? You're like, could you look at Dash? Boom, you saw the edge.
Almost every setup got back a bit my Rekt account. Thank you for the setups, more for the great content. I learned to TP, manage my risk and emos and check with TA. Could we look at that?
Noise!
Yeah, Radish, it's on the list. We'll look at it. Thank you, man.
2,199 people watching to be that many Patreons.
CBT, thanks for the $20. My God, I guess everyone's working on it. Hey, Andrew S. Thanks for joining the Patreon, dude. Please be sure to sing to the Patreon. Do it to Discord. Gangs, man. Adam M. Adam Matthew will look at it. Thank you, dude. Okay. So, LAC, there was something, and I remember it's not even that even much of. I remember this showing divergence at one point. Did we have a chart on it anywhere? I remember LAC was kind of like one. Or patrons, or me, or someone was talking. There it is. Yeah, you got Patreon charts there. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Like, look at Logo is Free, December 22nd, man. A patron in Patreon chats. Like, dude, look at LAC, man. Dude. There's bullish divergence on this. Anyone on LAC? You see what I'm saying? You pay attention? Opportunities can present themselves. And look what happened to LAC that day. That was that day. Look at it then. Okay. TA respected. Let's play it, man. Very good. Loco is Free. Gotta play it.
TA respected.
Duck down diamond its LP token dim 0.156810000Z.
Yes, the salespeople make sales. Good, Moonshiners. Thank you for the Zcash contribution. Much love. Next asset. Ethereum Classic, I haven't looked at in a while. Oh, let's just, celebration, man. We did it. We did it on Ethereum. Big brother. Sorry, I'm just getting rid of the stuff that should only be visible in the 4 hour. There is your history. You're staring at it, okay? Staring the face of history. It's never happened before. I love how the hidden bullish divergence eventually played out. Positive momentum. First level positive momos is January 20th. Dude, what if you get another big histogram mile and we get price discovery? How incredible would that be? Remember, 1650 and 1850, 1838 or whatever targets, the first ones. If you're a patron, the targets on that trade setup are still extremely valid.
Thanks.
Bradley, sure. Wait, that wasn't Bradley, was it? Yeah, it was. No, it was Marco. My bad. I was scrolled up on the chat. Holy crap! Thank you, Marco. Yep, yeah, to the list. The list that just continues to grow, man. Ethereum Classic. Oh yeah, dude. Above 765, good things can happen. I know lots of chop though, man. Double bottom. Look, man. The edge that many other assets at the same time we're showing, we're looking at them because they're not the ones getting 51% hacked every day or whatever, every other week or something. ETC is. So it's like, yeah, it was showing an edge right there. January 27th. A lot of other assets were too. So I like those. So you could also try to, with your mind, you could see maybe the Momo shifting stuff, the higher low. I love the bounce off the 200 moving average. I love anything above 765 is bullish to me because above that, man, besides recently, straight up, straight down, where this asset could eventually go to 951. If the market conditions stay frothy and bullish and don't go bearish, it could very well happen that ETC eventually makes its way to 951, right? So it's starting to become pretty easy to assess risk here. Pretty easy on ETC, right? Entry would be like now, right? One just sets up a pretty friggin' tight stop at like 753. Bitcoin can't crash, but it would even be almost equitable to be taking profit right there at that peak January 28th, right? 2.89, move stop up just a little bit tighter. Then it's 3.17 to 1. All right, but, it goes there, pulls back a little bit, then keeps going, and then the real target, 951. Looking at the weekly. All right, so that's a way to size up ETC, man. All right? Pretty simple. I like the bullish convergence on the right shoulder or whatever, the higher low. Nice. Okay. $850, $947, $48.50, whatever. All right. Okay, ETC. Stay above 765. That's probably going to happen eventually. Oh boy. Did I miss that one? What the heck? 5 new patrons since the last time I looked. Rabid Duck. Rabid Duck, thank you so much for the joining the Patreon.
I hope his request is better. EOS, please.
Robert L, thanks for joining the Patreon.
$Y is a token's first F-backed time-locked bond on the blockchain with ownerless liquidity and permanently redeemable by code, no supply manipulation.
That's cool, dude. Thank you for the interaction. Craig Holmes, thanks, dude. We'll look at it. James H, we'll look at XLM. Sure, add it to the list, right? That's all I can do to this list that I can't keep up, right? It's I keep analyzing, and then I try to keep it qualitative, and then just get so behind. And then new patrons join beginning of the month. So, Robert L, thank you. Andrew S, thank you for joining the Patreon. Welcome, dude. Dodge, thanks for joining the Patreon as well. And just most recently, Levi M, thank you for joining the Patreon. My God, dude. This is incredible. I can't even believe it, alright? Dang, dude. Jeff Bezos stepping down from his position as CEO. How about that? Google also reported had good earnings today. Wow, dude. Bezos. I guess he's going to focus on making all of us his sheeple now. For real. Okay. Let's go to Bitcoin. Local on the 8th that I haven't even been able to do. So. Local on the 8th. Oh my God, man.
Bruh.
All right, confirmed breakout. Not just on the 4-hour for Bitcoin, but also the daily. Big deal. You think it's a joke? It's not a joke, man. Look at this. It could be today that Bitcoin begins to show positive momentum on the histogram, the daily histogram, since January 11th, which means upside, right? You're above the resistance points. You broke out of both of them, 34.5, 35K, and the supply line. And you're about to go positive after showing extremely good-looking hidden bullish divergence. Oh, yeah, man, 40K. I mean, that'd be the target on the daily. I mean, minimum. But 100% measure move of this falling wedge pattern is 46,533. It looks good, man. If it looked terrible, I'm going to tell you. It looked kind of bad down at 30K when you just couldn't catch bids, but... You know, the rally off that little harmonic, the Elon tweet prevented, I think that killed any negative sentiment. It killed a lot of things and made it to where the sell-off right here, we started pivoting. The hidden bullish divergence, the 4-hour developed, and now it's ushered in the breakout. The 4-hour hidden bullish divergence, it seems, has ushered in the maturity of the hidden bullish divergence, the daily. We see that, right? And so now if this is actually going to play out, you're going to go to 40K. Okay. If the TA is respected here, you probably see $40,000 at some point in the next couple weeks, week or two, or, you know, whatever. Oh, wait. Just trying to... Well, that was a consensus yesterday before the breakout even happened, so don't even act like, oh man, when you saying that? It's like, dude, if the TA was respected, up next, not down. You know that. If you read the charts. The way that it's taught. Here. Pharmaceutical company. Yeah, dude, is it a double bottom, man? Is it an Adam and Eve double bottom going on? Could be. This is your daily chart. TNP. Yeah, is there an Adam and Eve, right? Adam is the V, Eve is the U. The U look. So yeah, you could be. You definitely at low risk areas and pretty easy to manage risk. I don't think one want anything to do with this asset below 297, 282, right? That's your lowest point ever on this chart. Also, let's see, is there an XABCD? XABC. And is this 113% retrace? Let's see. It could be a shark, kind of. Maybe a really scuffed shark. I want to see the 113, though. Do we get ourselves a 113? 113. Oh my god, it's like 114. So you're like kind of at the pattern completion zone of a shark, dude. The 114, 113% retrace. So at the pattern completion zone of some sort of shark, kind of scuffed, but it's real. Any divergence going on? I mean, kind of. It's a kind of absurd divergence we just saw on that other one that mooned. Like the low, and then the exact same low with like substantially higher levels of relative strength. And no... kind of rough on the MACD. Doesn't look that great. Let's look at the weekly. Is there any help there? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Dude, this could be it. Look, TTNP. You got a low from November 2019. You now have the same low. Or I'm sorry, a lower low, slightly lower low with higher levels of relative strength. Okay, so significant time scales implying upside here soon. But it's such significant time scales, it could take a while, man. It could take time for this to play out if it's going to. Interesting look on TTNP. The weekly, the daily look aight. And that could help too. The harmonic. PCZ of the sharp. Not bad. Keep your eye on it, alright? TTNP, I'm telling you about it. There are things going on that are low risk, high reward opportunity areas where upside could happen. It's being implied on the daily and weekly. Okay? Nice. YFII. We'll look at YFII. That's a long-term trade setup. Hey, Bitcoin, 35,780. All right, we climbing. Dude, you want to talk about Wyckoff? Look no further than YFII. Trade setup was posted in December. We're still in it, man. Just hanging out, waiting for the first target at 25.70 to hit. Once it breaks that, dude, it's going to 38.11. If it breaks 38.11, it's going to 6,472. You just please do not sleep on YFII. It has all the makings of Velocity Athlete. It is a Wyckoff accumulation range down here, okay? You just went positive on momentum for the first time since January 21st. Look, your first histogram. So, more upside. Very, very possible here. Your target still is the same. The target, 25.70. All right? We'll talk then. Once it hits the first target of the trade setup posted back in mid-late December. All right? It was right before we jumped across the creek. It's perfect. I mean, this is a specimen Wyckoff trade that's off the lower risk entry, but I'm sorry, man, you should have been here a month ago. So, all right, 35,859 on Bitcoin. Hey, we're creeping on up, man. TA, if the TA is respected, Bitcoin's going to 40K. Sorry. Okay, we'll go to dot now. It's, I don't know, just rectangling, right? Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Oh, yeah, it's nice. It's actually nice, man. There's accumulation going on in this. It could be Wyckoff reaccumulation, not accumulation. That's at bottoms, but reaccumulation can be after a markup. So, yeah, I love a low, a higher low, and a third. The rule of three, the third higher low, man. This breaks out, yeah, $20. Breaks $20. I think you get it. $25. So you got two targets immediately, right? $20 and $25 from here. Yep, lots of accumulation there. That's all I got to say, man. Like, it's not really a low risk entry at this current price. But the fact that you pivoted and you're rallying here leads you to believe eventually this gets broken, you go to 20 and then 25, assuming Bitcoin goes to 38, 40K, right? Which is being implied on a daily and 4-hour time scale.
Robert L. here. Glad to be part of the team, my dude. I worked in his 16 hours 5-6 days, and every single time you're live I got one earbud in the ear listening. Keeps me sane with some laughs here and there.
Thank you, Robert L, for the 10 super chat, and keep grinding, man. Keep working, and I'm glad that I'm a source of entertainment and comedy, hopefully value to you, right? Because without value, man, that's one thing like I don't understand about the live streaming world. There are just countless people that just don't provide value to people's lives, but somehow they're successful. I guess they do. But it must be just a pure form of trash, like you're eating a Swiss cake roll. That doesn't provide value to your body, really. You know, it's bad for you. But people still buy them, and they eat them. Me, I'm like eating sushi, dude. You're eating sushi when you watch this show. I try to at least make it that way, to where you're always maybe learning something. Okay. Bitcoin, let's come back to Bitcoin real quick. We got to take a break from the request just as we're watching Bitcoin kind of do something. Get it. Swiss cake rolls, man. We look at the sugar futures chart. You'd pay to watch me eat sushi. I'll eat sashimi. But I'm kind of on a hiatus from sushi the past year because of ketosis. Love keto, man. It's hard to get out of keto, man, because you know you've educated yourself so much on how we evolved as humans that you just don't want to eat carbs. A one-day-old patron, happy birthday on your one day, Captain of Crypto. We can add it to the list. Sure, the list is long, and I'm going to try to get to all of them. But it's tough when price actions going on right now where you've got Ethereum up 1.31% as well. Okay, so Bitcoin though is what we're watching because it is the market driver. If Bitcoin goes up, Ethereum's going to 1650 and 1838 or whatever. Who owns Little Debbie again? Which was it Yum? Who or KH? Who owns Little Debbie? What equity? Anyway, I guess we'll pay attention. I'm at it. We're looking at it. It was at session highs for a moment. Let's go Ethereum real quick. Beautiful. Just you gotta love those candles after big impulse breakout candles. 4 hours of indecision is so bullish. It's stupid bullish, man. Okay, it's just the market participants pretty much confirmed right there. Hey, man, the bulls have the people who just bought this and kept the price up. They still have control of the market. David Weiss's book, Trades About to Happen, goes into these candles. All right, narrow range candles. It's bullish. Now, if it was the other way around, right? If we flip the chart, that's bearish as F. That means the people that sold this asset, right? They're in control still, and so it's easy to engulf, right? And you could very well bullishly engulf here. Be great, awesome, dude. There is no resistance. You are in outer space now with Matthew McConaughey, Independence Day, aliens. Okay, Ethereum has joined the party. Ugh, Matthew D, man.
Vincent LaChapelle super chatted $38.90. Hey Mitch, can we take a look tomorrow and have a good pump at all-time highs of 140 and looking at a good entry point?
Vincent, I'll add it to the list. Matthew, I can't, remember? I can't.
Ticker TW and K.
I'm gonna add an alert just above all-time highs, just in case if I'm like looking at these requests and Ethereum's going nuts. I'll at least hear a beep, okay, and I won't miss so we can switch to it immediately. All right. Okay. Kind of interesting. Right up. Dang, man, why could it not just go a little bit lower? Why did it have to? So this one's, again, interesting. 35.65 is your lowest risk area. It never made it, man. It was almost there. 37.20. Hard to peg what a harmonic would be, an X, A, B, C, would it be a cipher of some sort? If that's the case, 786 PCZ of it, low to high. My God, man, it didn't hit the 786. That was like kind of a zone right there. MACD kind of showed some divergence. Normally, you want to see an act like a difference in the wave, right? You want to see like a rally, a lower high, then the dump, and that gives you that separation and makes it a lot clearer. Here, you just got one straight line down, and so that just means you're diverging. Showing positive Momo, 4 hour. I mean, that was like kind of a lower risk area. It popped today, 16.43%. I just don't know if that's good enough, man. There's probably better looking assets out there. Just saying. It's okay. Nice bullish engulfing candle. And yeah, I guess you could argue hidden bullish divergence, but man, that's a lot of negative Momo. Engulfing candles, it could be a signal. A long signal, but again, man, it's just there's probably better stuff out there with more variables, like much more variables, and you just if it goes up, it goes up. But like, if you want
rising valleys, thanks, brother.
I mean, I can add it to the list. Wait, no, I can't, because remember, it's not 10 random anything dollars. It's always 10 United States of America dollars. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, man. It's like, so if one's Australian or Canadian, it's like $14 in your native currency. Okay, I'm sorry. You see what's happening. Like, I can't get through all these. And so, like, if you're not even meeting the minimum, and I certainly can't do it, right? So look, here's Bitcoin at session highs right now on a breakout of the falling wedge. You can string bet too, or string contribute. So if it's like, hey, you're off a little bit, you just $3 super chat, right? And then we're good. It's just like, it has to be that way. It's a rule. I hate having to repeat myself because it just sounds bad, but it's just, put yourself in my shoes, man. Empathy. All right, empathy. I would appreciate it. Bitcoin, $36,117. There is no resistance really until like 37. Well, I guess there's that 36.6 and then the 37.7, but those don't even exist really on the daily. Well, 36.6 exists on the daily, but not really 37.8. All right, we're good. Just don't be offended or mad at me, you know, like, it's tough, man. Okay, so great news. Bitcoin rallying, kind of outperforming Ethereum minutely on the new day.
Mitch's Chainlink goodbye. What do you think about its momentum? What price point do you think it's going to? Thanks, brother.
I don't know, man. Thank you, dude, for the 5. Oh, there you go, dude. Exactly, dude. Matthew D's got it. All right, look. He did it, man. I was like, just put a Dash logo on this guy's face. That's it. That's me looking at Dash, and that's the way everyone should be looking at it if they're applying traditional technical analysis to Dash right now. Okay. Oh, yeah. Good one, Matthew. You did it. All right, 36,200 is upon us. Probably, I mean, look, I'm just talking about this little high right here. Visible on a couple times scale. It's not a major one. It's just, it was created once and it's never been tested really ever again. So 36.6. But remember, man, how hilarious was this? Whoa. Remember that time it was the 1st of the month and we had all these new patrons join, and on the 1st of the month Patreon trade setup was posted for Bitcoin at the entry level, and look at it now. The first target is 36,873. We're on the way. Let's do it, man. Let's get that first target within a couple days. And that's the way it should be on 60-minute trade setups. Like, you'll seldom to never see me post 60-minute setups. And the only reason I posted a 60-minute trade setup on Bitcoin yesterday afternoon after the stream was because the 4-hour and the daily were screaming the exact same thing as this mini scrub structure. Okay, a momentum shifting structure here, okay? So you had 3 time scales, 60-minute, 4-hour, daily, all saying, hey, we're going up next. That was it, critical thinking, okay? I love how we even back tested the breakout as support. Gorgeous. Sorry, man. It's hard to do these requests when, like, I don't want to, like, I want to, like, cover this stuff too. I want to, like, it's fun for me and all of you when Bitcoin's pumping, and requests are good when things are lulling and we can find opportunity. There was opportunity in crypto. The things we look at, like, every day, there was opportunity. It presented itself to us.
Noise!
Thank you, Dip. We appreciate your grind every day. Me and Lodak steady moving up. We're ready to leave our laborious job soon. Much love.
Nicholas Heaps, thanks for 1337. Be careful, man. Alright, these market conditions are frothy as F. And I'm just telling you, they're unsustainable and they will not last. All these opportunities presenting themselves, they won't last. Okay, I'm just saying, man. Remember, you just need to listen to old Nan and Game of Thrones talk about the long night, the bear markets.
Yesterday. Congrats, BTW. I'm learning a lot. Do I see bullish diversion on Link USD? On the MACD?
Thank you, Michael, and I'm glad you joined Patreon, and hopefully you're getting value out of it. Oh, you say you are learning a lot. Fantastic. Boom, value. We can add it to the list that keeps growing, but I want to cover Bitcoin too when it's moving up, okay? You know?
Relevant to BTC. Trying to maintain 63% DOM, assuming TA is relevant on.
It often is, right? We've seen it many times play out somehow, like divergence and ice lines, supports, Volkowski, double bottoms, and inverse head and shoulders and stuff. They happen on Bitcoin D and they play out. It's weird because no one's actually trading it, but it still shows up and then plays out. It's weird. Okay, so Bitcoin here, I'm gonna keep my eye on it. We keep pumping. I'm gonna come back to it real fast, but gotta try to get through some of these requests, man. There's so many.
Noise!
I joined Patreon yesterday. Already up $1,000 from your trades set up. Thanks, Mitch.
Bar 3, thanks to 1337. Much love and congratulations on your tendies. Don't get cocky, kid. But thank you, man. And congrats. My man. I'll make sure I'm not missing. I don't think I'm okay. Wait. You mean MGI, right? B-dubs. Let's go. MGI. Boom. Monogram.
Big did well for me. Closed today. Thanks.
My man. Very good. Can't say that one wasn't thrown in your face, presented to you on a silver platter, and it was like, hey, all this bullcrap's mooning like GameStop and AMC and stuff. But then you had MGI. That was just the perfect opportunity. It broke out. It's beautiful. Thank you, B-dubs. Oh my god. I'm so behind. I don't even know I can do all this. J-Max, man, oh my god! Wow.
JMX tipped $100. I'm never leaving the Patreon. Thanks so much, man. Can you take a look at Jevo?
We can, J-Max. Thanks for the 100. You just became the session top Jesus. So you've usurped everyone on contributions today. Thank you, man. Oh my god, I missed this because I'm trying to manage all this. Thank you so much to Sack Trades for joining the Patreon, but hold on. Dance, monkey, dance! Grandma's boy. Love it. Good one, Julia. Dude. Abstract Lizard Man We already have the Bogdanovs who joined the Patreon yesterday. Now we have the actual lizard people joining annually in the Patreon. Can we please get some... The lizard people, the Bogdanovs, everyone's joining the Patreon. Thank you, lizard man. Definitely got to be like this, though. Like Monka S. I haven't played any of these in a while. Oh man, grandma's boy. Anyway, so all right, let me try to get back to some of these requests while Bitcoin and Ethereum doing pretty nice, man. Okay, all right. Found where I am now. All right. Oh my goodness. Hex. Oops, 60 minutes. All right. So we were looking at kind of like a wedge. It turned out to not be that, I guess. That makes sense. I mean, or maybe it broke the supply line and is just going sideways, and that's fine. Dude, Hex is at a very interesting level now. Okay, this is it, dude. Well, it was until kind of like, yesterday. It was an area of value, right? An area, well, not value, but an area of low risk, high reward. Okay, so forget the pattern. You did break a supply line by the looks of it. I'm just saying. But, right, one bottom, kind of a second bottom, but it's where that second bottom occurred. And it was right here. Look, resistance December 16th, support November 7th, resistance July 29th. So, if you hold that, chances are eventually you're going up to 9.4 tenths of 1 cent. That'd be the target from here. But unfortunately, it's just off that. It's off that. You're at the midpoint between support resistance. So managing risk is going to be a lot tougher here. Unless you're just like, oh, I think it's going to go insane and see 1.5 cents again. If that's the case, it might be a little bit easier to assess risk. But man, you're buying in the middle of a range, right? It's tough. So the entry is down always at the bottom, like as low as you can, right? Testing it. So the only way this could be equitable, right? 3 to 1 with having a stop loss below that ice line is like that, right? I mean, had to have to 1.2 cents minimum. But I don't know if maybe it would stop there. Look at that. There's that scam wick right there. Not much, dude. Not much above 9.4 cents. All right. So there you go. You see what I'm saying? You want it down here, so then you can have a really tight stop, and it's very equitable. Look, you get entries down at the actual ice lines, and that's why it pays to pay attention. Then you can have an equitable trade, like just going to the top of that little range where there's congestion and resistance, right? 3 to 1 right there. But you have to be paying. You can't be buying now. You understand? Okay, Hex. Looks like it very well could go higher. There wasn't really any divergence in the 4 hour. Was running the daily. Oh my goodness. It was bullish convergence. Bullish convergence on the daily. About to go positive. Haven't seen positive momentum since January 9th. This could be where it does rally. I think it's kind of an engulfing candle. It looks weird here, but it's a 24/7 market. It didn't open higher than the close, so it pretty much engulfed off the ice line. So yeah, this is where upside could occur. Yes. You can see 9.4 cents and then 1.26, 1.5 cents. Okay. Yep. This could be the area where it does it. Pray for Bitcoin. There's your Hex. Thank you, Anonymous, for the 50 again for that. Look at this one.
Just your /our music contribution so you can keep up with the crowdsource principle. One of great perks of the stream. Loving it.
Thank you, PK, man. Glad you enjoy the music. Yeah, dude, that's one unique feature of this live stream. I do not monetize anything. Like, there's no monetization of these streams. And I do that because I play copyright music. Every song you hear is copyright. So that's it, man. 100% crowdsourced from y'all. So that's part of it. And I think that increases the viewing experience for you. Man, look at these stock futures right now, chat. We're going, man. S&P 500's up 0.5%. Dow Jones up 0.3%. I'm sure the Nasdaq's doing well with Google. Let's look at it. Get Rekt silver, but Nasdaq gotta be doing well. Oh, look at this on the Nasdaq, man, gorgeous. Up 0.53% as well. But man, earnings going on, earnings season, and man, stocks, money printer go burr. It's freaking burring so hard right now. I think emerging markets did well. That's a long-term play, dude. But that's been the case. But dude, if you don't have emerging markets in your account, what are you doing, man? I think India is supposed to be like the second fastest growing economy in the next few years. So, and a weak dollar is really good too for emerging markets. So you just have a combination fundamentals that, and the technicals on emerging markets is stupid. It's like Bitcoin at 11,463. So, sorry, just bouncing over the place, but we're just talking here, man, about different things. So there was a time and place to request one when it made sense, and it is not now, right? This asset's on a very nice run. It's at a 50% retrace from its high to low. The time to be requesting one was around late December, early January, because it's now really not at an area of value. Okay, now it's good. You're above this 8.5 tenths of 1 cent area, where you could eventually run up to 1.2 cents. But to say it's we just engulfed on the daily. So, this is not a good trade setup really, but you're talking about assessing risk. I think it's kind of kind of no-brainer on how to. Doesn't really show an edge right now. There was kind of hidden bullish divergence. You'd just go with this, right? Pretty easy. It's not even 3-1 though. If you want to have you could still have the stop like below that. That's where you don't want anything to do with the asset below this high from December 2019. All right, you're out. But like if you one sizes it up where the stop's below that, then it could 3.48 to 1 to go to 1.2 cents. But again, it is not an area of value at all. It's not showing like real nice classic divergence. It's not double bottoming, right? So it's just kind of playing the momentum, kind of like we were doing all throughout November and December on Bitcoin, those trade setups, right? Like they were okay, but they weren't like, hey man, there's a bullish Gartley pattern or bat pattern at a very low risk area, right? Nice line. Like this was, man, the place to be really paying attention to one. Oh my God, what is happening right now? We gotta go to Litecoin because it's up 5% and it's breaking resistance. Oh my God, dude, let's freaking go! It's happening, chat. It's friggin' happening.
Look here. Look, listen.
Litecoin's breaking out where it could. Any level above 146 on Litecoin, you could see 172. That's the measured move too, of like inverse head and shoulders, pseudo inverse head and shoulders. It looked actually pretty good, man. Okay, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. The size of the structure, just TA Tetris takes you to 172.84. So there you go, man. Charlie Lee in the house. Heck, man, at this point, I think Charlie Lee might have joined Patreon. What the? Daniel Integrity Painting, thank you so much for joining the Patreon. Cheers, dude.
Love the stream. It's hard to find value in this market, but I might have found it. Haka. Finance deep retrace LVLS if you can't find it, hosted. 0.00661038 ETH.
The stake studs, yeah, dude, that was a trade setup. Ad entry was perfect. Thank you, man. We can try to look at it, I guess. Ray M, thanks for the kind words in Patreon. Remember, dude, we all communicate. We do not communicate really on Patreon. We communicate in the Discord, okay? Patreon is literally like a glorified payment processor. So I don't have to have your sensitive credit card information and data. I don't have to worry about hacks, all that info getting hacked. I could sleep at night not having to worry about that. So that's why we use Patreon. We pay a nice premium to them to do that for us and all the other stuff. But yeah, just remember, Patreon's that. Discord is where everything is. Everything you want in the Discord. Okay. Article Invest. What's up, dude? Thanks for joining the Patreon. Cheers, man. Trunk Monk Trader, thank you for joining the Patreon. Much love, dude. Roy M, thank you for joining the Patreon and the kind words. And now, just seconds ago, it's Mighty Mushroom again. What's up, dude? All right, you're back, right? You've been Patreon before. Welcome, man. Freaking Kangs, man. I have no words, okay? We are at 1,143 patrons now. I don't even know what to tell you, dude. It's incredible. Bitcoin, 36,234 and climbing. You think if Bitcoin's going to hit targets and keep rallying on that hidden bullish over the daily, Litecoin's going to see 172 eventually, man. I've got the TradingView bug. Hold on. You see this crap? I wish TradingView could fix this. It's the dumbest bug ever, and I always have to go save my work and then refresh if I want it to be fixed. It's just dumb. Like, why can't they figure it out? Alright, refreshing. Give me a sec. I'm waiting, dude. Just hang on. Deep breaths. Alright. We are unbugged. Sweet. So near session highs, near our highest level since the 29th. That was the Elon Musk tweet. So do we even count that? We'd say probably pretty much the highest level you've seen since January 20th. I mean, really. Come on. But again, I think it might have been necessary to kill the negative momentum, right? To kill all that, the negative sentiment going on. Elon's now off Twitter. He tweeted he's done for a while. He's off Twitter for a while, I think he said. We're going to miss him, man. I don't know. Some people hate him. It's hard to hate that guy. He eviscerated Vlad from Robinhood on that interview a couple nights ago. It was amazing. Hey, EZE93. Thanks for joining the Patreon just now. Much love. What about Dash? Meh on Dash. But you can't say you weren't warned on it 10 trillion times. Above the 200 moving average now, which is nice. Really not been able to get above that. You've failed and failed and failed, and now you're doing it. You broke it. You're even back testing it and holding it. So Bitcoin catches more bids. Dash gonna have a real good time once it breaks this 114 area. Okay. Look at that, man. Look at the predictable patterns. It was a Gartley, and it played out Jesus, like the Jesus man, right? When did the targets A and C? And now you have a bigger structure. Same one though, bullish Gartley, and now a bigger bullish Gartley. And so targets like 142, 160, 176, man. And I've now made a joke, a meme about Dash because it took so long to develop. I'm like, imagine being a patron and actually saying, I missed the Dash trade setup. God, how did I miss it? That's a meme now. So if you missed this like opportunity, you had like literally 2 weeks or something stupid. I don't know, more. We've been monitoring since the PCZ, really. Anyway, okay. Here, sure Dash. Back to Ethereum for a second. Just checking on it, man. It's the darling of the day, man. It's like all-time high, maybe price discovery. Dude, Mish, that's weird. I don't even know what you're talking about. Hey, Mish. What is it? No, hey. It's just D. Hey, D. Welcome, Patreon. Thanks, dude, so much. Please be sure to sync up the Patreon on the Discord. Cheers. Nathan, no, dude. There's so many like setups I haven't been able to do because for the quality of the stream, I'm not able to get to all of them. If you want price action analysis or you want to see assets that the market's closed on them right now, you know, like, or do you want to see live Bitcoin and stuff where there's actual trade setups there too going on. There's so many trade setups that it's almost like we'll stop scanning for a little bit because there's so many. You know that. Go to chart publications, right? In the Discord. Alright, we're gonna try to keep these going, man. Alright. That doesn't show up. CUU.V. But copper, box metals, okay. Toronto Stock Exchange. I'll take it. I don't know, dude. I wouldn't touch it. Why? Because it has 132,000 volume. That's not even. That's like a tenth of what you need. You want 1 million volume on an asset. Ursula, oh my god! Holy crap.
Come in Ursula tip
Let's go.
$250. First, flip it. As Alan Baum would say, I am your admin and I'm your meme of the month. This is a bigger accomplishment than getting drafted. I'd like to thank all the tip haters. It only makes it worse. Also thank Wayne Batson and Mormons.
He's thanking all the tip haters. He hates, or people hate that I get tipped, I guess. Yeah, it's true. It's weird. It's a weird thing, man. Thank you, Ursula, for the 250, the coin flip. I'm already in debt 2 now. So this will be 3rd. So it'd just be like one night I'm just taking 3 shots back to back to back. Hopefully it lands on tails so we don't have to worry about it. Here we go. It was heads. So I owe 3 now. Thank you, Ursula, for contributing to my inverse sobriety. Cheers, dude. Well, yeah, if you don't know, a $250 contribution is a coin flip, and if it lands on heads, I have to chug. If it's tails, I don't do anything. But now it's like when I'm drinking. Okay. So I did $132,000. Yeah, maybe hidden bullish divergence, but I don't care. I don't care. I couldn't even get my orders filled or something. Thanks again, Ursula, who was on the thumbnail of the stream yesterday. Hilarious. Because it was XRP, right? Oh my god. Hey, Bitcoin's trying to go again, man.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Sexual. Cello, man, right? One bottom, second bottom. Kind of extended amount of hidden bullish divergence from this low to the same low, slightly higher low. It's pumping. It's up 7% right now. $3.30 is the target. Oh yeah. We've looked at this one, haven't we? I'm almost certain we have. Oh, I know we have. I'm just saying, like, pretty sure it looked good.
Hello there, Mitch. Can you tell us about new cipher and link? Thanks in advance. Puerto Rico, victory hand.
What's up, Airborne? Man, the jar is F now. It's broken. You broken my camera. So, yep, you're probably going to 330 on this asset. Right? Resistance became support, not once, but pretty much twice. Confirmation low. So, rallying, holding that. So, yep, again, 330, 343. Not much else to talk about. Night, very beautiful, gorgeous. Gorgeous to see. XLM. Jumping across the creek. It already jumped across the creek if there was one, right? If there ever was one, it's over. It jumped across the creek after that. Look, man, right? Critical ice line, support resistance. Look, man, this is what was once resistance November 25th became support once. No, it became support twice. No, just kidding. It became support 3 times. And on that 3rd time, right, you were like double bottoming locally. The sellers were exhausted, and you pumped, right? You hit A and C too, which are kind of targets. But yeah, it's almost like you have ascending triangle stuff going on, right? A sell wall with accumulation. And yeah, you would think 41.2 cents would be next if it was going to rally. A lot of weird scam wicks there. I don't know. Seems like buyers are really aggressive, and it's just getting pushed back, right? Sellers just coming in to keep it suppressed. Maybe they're trying to acquire more of their position in this before it really goes, because it breaks 41.233 cents, man. Is there even anything left? Not on this chart, dude. Look at that high at 35 cents right there. That's the top of this chart. Now, I know there's more data on other exchanges. And that's what it is, man. That yellow, that line, that highest level on this chart, 3 scam wicks like that, right? You break that, you're going straight at 41.2 cents. You ever break that, well, you get out the fib extensions. High to low, we're talking 46.6 cents. Up there will be a target. Yeah. Why not, man? Harmonic after harmonic after harmonic. Keep playing out, man. Over and over and over again on XLM and Litecoin. Freaking Litecoin. The harmony, dude. EOS, we talked about this one yesterday. Sure, it was like, hey, it could go higher, but dude, there's so much resistance looking left. I'd rather be looking at assets that don't have all this resistance looking left, that have already broken most, and there's not much left, right? XLM, not much left. OXT, not much left. Bitcoin, there wasn't really much left above 35K. EOS, different story. I mean, if you can't break, I mean, 311's one, 330, 368. My God. Okay, so whatever, right? You got 311, 330, 368, 423. All right, then even after that, you've got some resistance, 477. So it's just tough, man, on these. They're really choppy. And why go long on an asset that's underperforming in such bullish conditions? People, you want to be identifying the outperformers, the ones that, like Link's doing pretty well, Cardano's doing pretty well, BNB is another one, Ethereum, right? They kind of outperform other altcoins in the market, so they're stronger. So why put money on a dog that just never performs well ever? That's just my thing on it. So yeah, sure, it could keep going higher, man, but at the same time, there are other assets that are going to go much higher and perform better than EOS. So
Can we take a look at Omics?
we can try, man. I mean, we can try. I've been live now 2 hours, so I mean, we can try. I can add it to the list. Hey, James, dude. James, welcome to Patreon. Let's go. Thank you, man. Dash about to go. Dude, Dash has been about to go for like over a week now. But that's okay. That's like we want. Look at these freaking futures, man. It's so sexy. Okay. Next request. Trying to get to. While crypto does very well. Very weird looking chart. Not bad though. Not bad at all, man. I don't know. It's again kind of weird, right? Not much data on it. Shift Technologies, SFT. I really would be more comfortable with the asset getting above 833. That's the ice line, man. That's the critical support. It's kind of like between 833 and 842. You get back above that, you spring, you hold it. All right, now we're talking the target would be 954. But until then, it's kind of below it. It's regarding what was once support as resistance right now. So you need more data. You need the buyers to come in to break it back above 842 before you feel more comfortable. It kind of reminds me of Wendy's a little bit, where it was below the ice line. You want to get back above it. If you can get back above it, very easy way to assess risk. I think you know, right? Or you get back above it, you don't want to deal with it below it again, and then it's just like bottom of the range to the top of the range. Easy reward to risk, 4.61 to 1, right? Or 4.68 to 1 reward to risk minimum right there. That's how one sizes it up. But again, you're really looking for it to get back above the area and then back tested as support, and that's the entry area when it makes that price action. Not quite yet. Okay, I do like the low, the higher low, and then another higher low. Consecutive higher lows there is good, and that maybe gives you a probability, an increased probability that it would spring, and then maybe back test the spring. Okay, nice, pretty decent looking chart on SFT. Your marathon was showing extreme amounts of hidden bullish divergence. It's just doing what Bitcoin does, man. That's all it's doing, alright? But very high, not much value, but look at the hidden bullish divergence right here. It's gone positive. It's rallying. Look, you're above 2065, good. You got to get back. You got to get above 2536 though. That's where traders settled up right back here, December 13th, 2017. If you ever break that, man, 3428 would be the target. So this is just crypto-related equity that has just begun to build its positive Momo. It's not overbought. It could keep going. If Bitcoin keeps going, Bitcoin goes to 40K, this thing's going to $28 and above. All right, that's kind of it. That's where it could take you. There's hidden bullish divergence on both oscillators too. So yep, Mara implying upside. It's getting it. Does not ensure a higher high. You don't want to stall out making a lower high. Gross. Then it's an X, A, B, C, D pattern. You don't want that. So you want to really catch some bids here and then break $25 and go to $34 to be the next target. That's near a 1272 fib extension anyway. So look at Bitcoin, dude. Bitcoin 36,268 session highs right now. We're at the highest level we've seen since the Elon tweet, but really before that insanity, January 19th. So again, you've broken major resistance, not just horizontal resistance, down sloping resistance. You showed hidden bullish divergence of the 4-hour daily. So the chart, if you were able to read it properly, was implying this. This is not surprising. TA is being respected right now. And you know it too if you watch this stream. You know it. Hey, $450,000 worth of shorts just liquidated. Get wrecked. Shorters. Okay. Yeah, Dash up 2%. Nice. So was Zcash. Right. Zcash and Dash both showing great looking charts. Opportunities. Hey, Dennis with 2 N's. Finally. We had multiple Dennises join with 1 N yesterday. And it made me be like, is that Denise or is that Dennis? Thank you, Dennis E, for joining. You're like the 3rd Dennis to join in like 24 hours. Very cool. All right. Link would be next. I'm just, again, live price action stream that. D Niece. S is probably silent. Oh, is it just D knee? Yeah, hey, what's up, D knee? Hyping the D knees. I think I missed. Hey, James. Just James himself. Thanks so much for joining Patreon. I don't even know if you got double Jesus jumped or not. Here we go, chat. 36,373 and climbing. No surprise. It's going, chat. It's going. Let's go to 60 minutes so we can see the target at hand. 36,873. Kind of conservative, a little conservative of a target. It's a little bit higher if you were to go to the neckline, but to me, I was thinking 34.5 was the neckline, you know, the price action correlation, that peak back from January 3rd. So that's kind of why I did it like that. Either way, it's like a couple $100, give or take, right? Very nice. We got anyone hanging out? Is this still live? Are we good, chat? Make sure the 1,741 people tuned in. Wow, dude. Losing viewers as the rally happens. It's weird though. When I do these requests, people stop watching. It's weird. People like don't want to watch me do requests, I guess. Thanks for the new followers on Twitter and Instagram. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you haven't, and Twitter, okay? Do it, fella. Boom. What's going on? Oh, Joey, thanks for the 45-cent contribution. Holy crap. Alright, maybe we can get back to requests because it's pulling back just a little bit. Alright, I'll try to do that. Knock out a few more, a couple more, whatever. Link. Oh, it looks great still. Yeah, no, man. This is a nuanced way of looking at a parabolic run. Dude, it doesn't matter. Like, this still looks so stupidly good. So much accumulation. Look at the higher lows, man. Yeah, this thing looks poised to go insane, maybe. It very well could. Look, man, the low, the higher low. Look at this. You're kind of double bottoming and confirming that this higher low area is higher than the previous one. Hidden bullish divergence kind of on the double bottom, right? The higher levels negative MO on the same low. Yeah, dude, this looks like it could be going to $30 soon. Yeah, link. Pretty easy way to size up risk, maybe. I mean, just think about it. If there's an entry now, kind of sucks. If you want to strategize an actual good stop loss below the previous discernible double bottom right there, you still get a 3-to-1 there. I mean, that's a pretty loose stop, couple bucks, right? But that's the way one was like. What if it goes down here? You know, sees 22.24. You know, and you had to stop there. It's kind of like reminds me of Ethereum. You got to. It's the previous lows, man. Having a stop below that previous low is really important because it could go make another higher low. You know, so that somehow could be a way one side stood up. All right, link $30, looking like it's wants to see $30 soon. Shifu, yeah, it's great. It's gorgeous. It's going higher according to the chart. BG, or sorry, B dubs, MoneyGram. Yeah, MoneyGram, dude. Got pretty close to the target, first target anyway. Inverse head and shoulders. That's it, man. You could very well come back test 730 to test the validity of the resistance as support. 765 is a big deal too. So support resistance, right? Mystery, big deal, big deal. You're above that, you hold that, man. You're probably going to 1023 to 1086 on MGI, right? This is a trade setup posted, handed to you on a silver platter. So I mean, it was there, but people were ignoring it because of all the Wall Street bet crap. It's like, yeah, what a distraction. Stevie, yes, rookies can join Patreon. But it all depends on how much you want to invest in yourself. The more you put in the Patreon, the more you're going to get out of it, I'll tell you that. You must, I really prefer that if you join the Patreon, I want you to have a mentality of investing in yourself for 30 days. Right? Where you're like, hey, I want to learn about this stuff. I want to be self-sufficient as a trader. I genuinely want to learn the psychology of buyers and sellers and what it looks like on a chart. It's kind of interesting, kind of weak to the right. You had the XA, B, C, D. I don't know, man. Maybe it's showing that double bottomy stuff at the pattern completion zone. Is it a Gartley? Yeah, dude. It's like a Gartley, man. Holy crap. But it went deeper than the 786, didn't it? Yeah, it went to the 886. And now it's like below the 886. What about the 1618, though? Fib extension right there. That's the 1618. Which is, Gartley's can go to the 1618 on B to C. So, pretty cool looking chart here. You gotta wonder, could Haka to Wrapped Ether be trying to double bottom at a pattern completion zone kind of area, the zone of the harmonic, and also be back testing for the second time the January 8th low at whatever this is, worthless 280,000 ways, wrapped ways or something. You need a little bit more data, but yeah, I mean, like, pretty easy to size up risk on this one. I mean, if you're just going to play it the Casey Stubbs way, it's very easy, right? Very easy to size it up. And again, Imagine this being Amazon or Google or Bitcoin itself, not Hakka. I have no idea, man. This wrapped ether stuff. You could almost get away like with taking profit at that first level, you know, depending on where your stop is. But you have your stop below X, like Casey Stubbs would. And Casey Stubbs doesn't swing. He swings for the fences. He swings for CNA because he wants the TNA. All right, that's like a 6.72 to 1 reward risk. All right, that's, yeah, pretty interesting chart right here. Hakka Finance. Taking targets. Hey, CNA gets the TNA. You know what TNA means, right? Not TA, but TNA. Okay. Very, very interesting chart here. Any help on the daily? Nah, no help on the daily. You're losing all your positive momentum, so not very good candles. Great way to size up risk. Great, maybe educational look here. If it was anything else, man, this could be it, all right? Nice. Okay, moving on. Trying. My God. Wait, did you request apron earlier? I didn't see it. You asked about it, but it was like, did you think I missed it or something? Oh, man, it's so tough to keep up with this now. I'm gonna have to start getting the pen out and start writing these down. I don't think you asked for apron and a $10 contribution earlier, so can't look at apron unless it's 10, you know. We looked at link already. OMG is next. Dude, it's a lot. It's the dragon, it's the divergence. It hit major resistance, and if it ever broke the major resistance, this thing could go insane, right? You're thinking if it breaks 448, OMG, 586. I know there's a scam wick, you could probably say that could be resistance now too, but it's really, this thing could be in store for a much higher price. It started with a harmonic, man, and then the dragon stuff, and now it's played out. We identified this on stream when it was down here before it mooned, and now it looks like it's bull flagging. I mean, that looks like a really nice high and tight bull flag that could take you above 448, that could take you to 519, and eventually 586. Yeah, OMG looks very bullish right now. Very nice uptrend going on, and there's not much resistance looking left if you ever can break it, okay? That's it. Alright, Snow. Again, we've already looked at it early in the stream, but look at it again. Finally getting done with the requests. Jeez. Yeah, man. Eventually 362, 429 if the market doesn't crash. Yep. Perfect combination of variables. 4-hour and daily. Double bottom Gartley. Back above the resistance from October 22nd. All extremely major good things. Okay? That's it, man. We did it. Been live now 2 hours, 9 minutes. Thanks for all the new patrons joining today. Oh, wow. Oh, I think I know what happened, Joe. If you tip an XLM, then it shows that you only tipped me 45 cents. You tipped me 45 XLM, though. There's something wrong with the system. The only tip that does that is the XLM tips. It's so weird. So we asked for APHA. Hold on. Man, it'll be the last one. No, I did not forget Dot. You forgot to watch the stream when I did Dot, so that's on you, man. I did not forget anything. Well, at least I didn't forget Dot. Don't gaslight, man. I mean, this one, what do you want, man, right? It was consolidating, it was mooning, And it's gone, dude. It's freaking gone. Gone. All-time highs today. No idea how high this can go, but I'll tell you, Fibonacci, high to low. Talking 1655, first target. That's right, 1655 is your 1272 if it's going to keep going. Bull flag, probably putting you closer to the Goldman ratio around $20. I'm not saying buying now, it's crazy. There was hidden bullish divergence though, kind of, on the oscillators. Not bad, dude. So, see if we can keep going. All right. We did it, man. All right, so great stream. Thanks everyone for coming out. It's been awesome. Gonna get some dinner now. All right. Be sure, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. If you haven't yet, I haven't even said to hit the like button, bell, sub yet. All stream. So go ahead and do that. I would imagine. Yeah. Hey, we're less than 100 likes away from 1,000. So that's good. We got that going for us, which is nice. I need to save real quick. Hold on. Be sure to join the Discord. Joining the Discord's free. I mean, Patreon Discord part is like, you pay for that. But other than that, though, you can be in the general chat, and there's educational resources. You get notified when I go live. So those are all very important things. So join it. Join the Discord. So I'll just be back. Maybe tonight. If things go nuts, I'll probably be back. If not, meh. You'll probably just see me tomorrow. It's all good, dude. Until next time, respect the TA.
TP, I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
Adios, turd nuggets.